Welcome to Around the House, sponsored by RoMac Building Supply. I'm your host, Don Magruder. If you like today's show, go to aroundthehouse.tv where you can sign up for our YouTube channel and our weekly newsletter. In this segment of Around the House, Bart Lucas will be joining us. He's the store manager for RoMac Building Supply in Leesburg, and he's going to discuss wood and more, the items you need to build your home. We're going to talk about all kind of things that you want to put in your next home. Plus, he covers the entire Central Florida area, and he knows what people are wanting. So with that, I'd like to introduce Bart Lucas, the store manager of RoMac Building Supply in Leesburg. Good afternoon, Bart. Good to have you, and welcome.
Well, thank you, Don. I appreciate you having me here.
Bart, tell us a little bit about yourself and RoMac Building Supply in Leesburg.
Well, I've been in the building industry, supply industry, since 1985, so 34 years I've been doing this. The last 19 years I've been with you at RoMac. It's been a great time there. RoMac, that store, has got quite a history in Leesburg. They've been around since 1945 and have been supplying building materials in not only Lake and Sumter counties, but all over Central Florida for that long.
If someone had a question about today's show, how can you be contacted?
They can contact me through telephone at the store at 352-787-4545, or they can email me directly at bart.lucas@romacfl.com.
Talk about what do you stock at your Leesburg location?
Well, I don't know that we have enough time for all of that, but from basically what we stock at RoMac in Leesburg is anything to build a house from the footer stage all the way up to completing the house prior to decorating the house. We have rebar, we have drywall, we have windows, we have garage doors, shingles, drywall, doors, windows, just everything you need to actually build that house, lumber, plywood, insulation as well.
You serve a large geographical area. Talk about the area that you're able to ship building materials to.
At our store at Leesburg, I've got 17 trucks in my fleet, and we service anywhere from Crystal River, the Gulf Coast, all the way over to New Smyrna Beach, Daytona. We go up into Jacksonville regularly. We go down into Port Richey, Tampa occasionally. So we're kind of an all Central Florida area there, probably 14 counties in all.
Bart, a lot of people don't realize the Leesburg RoMac Building Supply location covers 6 city blocks.
Yes, we do.
People get confused with exactly which part of RoMac in Leesburg to go to. Discuss what's on those 6 city blocks and what people can find.
Well, our main location is at 700 East Main Street, which is where everything started years ago. Right there we have our lumber yard that handles all of the products that I have. We have a design center that's inside my store that they can help build designs. Mm-hmm. They have a door manufacturing facility.
And at the design center, they draw home plans and new remodel plans.
They do anything from sheds all the way up to whole houses. Yep. So they can do anything you want, including pole barns. We also have our door manufacturing facility. We have our truss manufacturing facility. We have our hollow metal commercial shop. We also have the window department, which is right down the road, about a block down the road from us. So that kind of covers everything that we do there at the Leesburg location.
And they do window installs there, and the custom door plant does custom doors, custom moldings.
That's right. The door shop, I didn't say that. They have a 4-sided molder that you bring a piece of molding in, and they can cut anything you want. They can develop the knife for it. They do custom millwork as well as doors that they can build custom. Any size frame opening you need, they can do.
You also have an estimating department that really is a benefit if someone's planning a project, don't you?
It is. We have two, maybe 3 estimators now. I think we just hired a 3rd one that we do takeoffs for people when they're in the building process. And again, we do those takeoffs from anything from the rebar all the way up to the roof. So. And
you mentioned hiring at that facility in Leesburg. There's something like 200 plus people working there. And you're always needing to hire folks, aren't you?
We are always looking to hire people. Our home office is at that facility, so our human resources is there. Anytime somebody comes in, we've got a kiosk they can fill out, or they can go online and fill out the application, or just stop by and see us.
Well, Bart Lucas has brought a lot of great items to show us, so we're about to go to the RoMac Show and Tell desk, and he's going to show us some neat things that could help you on your next construction project. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Around the House, sponsored by RoMac Building Supply. I'm Don Magruder, and we're at the RoMac Building Supply Show and Tell desk with RoMac Building Supply manager Bart Lucas. He's the store manager in Leesburg. He's got a host of things he's about to show us. But Bart, the only non-wood product I see is down here. What do we have here?
Don, this is the new Allura siding. It's a cement siding that has been out on the market actually for a long time. It is made out of cement, Portland cement, and it is new to us. We just started carrying this about 3 weeks ago. It's a great siding for exterior applications. It can be painted. It's a lap siding, so it actually goes on like this, 12-foot long pieces, and then you have the trim that kind of comes in and finishes off the job.
And the nice thing about it, a lot of problems with stucco these days.
Yes.
And people don't want a wood siding that will deteriorate so much, but they'll go with a wood look, and that really holds up. That Allura is a good product.
It really is. It doesn't rot. You don't have to have any problems with that, so you should not have a problem with the house.
And it comes at a great value, doesn't it?
Great price right now.
Great value. All right, let's talk about some wood. You got a lot of wood up here. Now, first off, what do we have here?
That is just your basic 2x4 and spruce. It's used in interior framing applications and in a 2x4 and 2x6 normally. That's actually a premium wood. We use western wood from the West Coast. We get a better board out of the West Coast trees than we do East Coast.
And you know, that's something that your group has committed to, and all the groups in RoMac Building Supply. Don't carry the eastern or the low-grade spruce. You buy the top-of-the-line spruce products because the cull factor, you wind up, it costs the builder more. If you buy a cheaper board with a lot more cull, it just costs the builder more time and effort, real money, doesn't it?
That's right. And if a homeowner goes into a house and they've got a stud-grade looking wood, they're not happy. So we always carry the premium products.
Okay, now we have treated wood here. What's this darkest green wood?
Well, you've got three different things. Your bottom board is a southern yellow pine, which is down in the south. The next board up, all three of these are actually yellow pine. They're the same board. They just have different treating.
Okay, so this is an untreated yellow pine board.
Yes, used for interior framing as well. It's got to be covered up. It can't take the weather or anything, or it can't get the bugs.
Yeah. And this is the type of wood that's being used at the RoMac Building Supply truss plant.
That's right.
To build trusses, and it's once again a high quality structural product used to build trusses.
Correct.
Now, what's this product here?
This is what we call an MCA, a micronized copper azole product that is treated for bug and rot infestation. You don't have any problems with that. It's exterior use, made by Yellowwood, which I know was on our shows not too long ago. The big thing about this is we carry a ground contact board. And I know that y'all covered that, but ground contact means that it can touch the ground and you still won't have any problems with rot or mold on it.
And the most important thing, you have that Yellowwood tag.
That's right.
That gives you that loan guarantee. But that ground contact wood is very important because a lot of people are using this in wrong applications and they're having some issues.
That's correct.
Now, what's this brighter green wood?
This is a borate lumber. This is where they're using on an interior treated application. It can't go on the outside. It's not a rot resistant, but it is a bug resistant. We offer this in our yellow pine. A lot of people that we try to push is if you go with this product to frame your entire house, then you don't have to have a bug treatment program. I did my house and you did yours 12, 13 years ago, and we don't have bug problems.
Yeah, I don't have any pest. I have no pest control, and I've used borate treated lumber and trusses and everything. It works wonderful.
Which is important, that we can make our trusses out of this lumber as well.
And plus, the nice thing, it's a natural salt,
right.
So it's no chemicals in here that are hazardous at all, and it's non-corrosive.
That's right.
Bart, what do we have here?
Here we've got the top board is just a spruce board. It's a premium grade, again. Gorman's product is what we use. And it's just used for interior building applications, for framing small things out.
And then once again, we carry more premium grade products because, less cull and it looks better.
We don't have as many returns. This is actually a finger joint board. When they make this board, they come together and they seal it like this and glue it, and then they prime it. It's got 3 coats of a primer on it,
okay.
And it's used for like windowsill applications or shelving and that type of thing.
Now, this is specialty size. Won't you go through that, Bart?
Well, we've got the same board in 3 different things. This top board is a red cedar, and it's smooth on one side and it's rough on the other.
So it's reversible?
Reversible, you can get either thing. And it's a tongue and groove finger joint, so that when you put these 2 boards together, if they were same, you're going to get a V groove out of the center there. The board below it is made out of the yellow pine, just like what we have over here, but in the same tongue and groove. And then the bottom board is just like what we have here. It is a prime board used for interior applications, still tongue and groove.
And the nice thing about this prime wood we didn't talk about, beautiful paint job.
Yes, very
beautiful,
smooth.
beautiful paint job.
And that can be used on a ceiling or on a wall application.
Now, I recognize this. This is old school. We used to call it 105 novelty siding.
Well, it is still called novelty lap siding. It's an application that it goes on the house like this, and when you put a piece on top of it, it's got a bevel here on the bottom that provides just a kind of a contour to it. We carry this in a 1x6 and in a 1x8, again in a number 1 grade.
And what else do you have over here, Bart?
These are the finish boards that we have used for different building applications, shelving, box beams inside of a house. We have a rough sawn cedar board, rough on both sides, all 4 there. Then we go to what we call a clear radiata pine. Clear meaning it has no knots in it at all.
It's a denser grade too.
It is a harder board than what the yellow pine or the spruce is. It's used for windowsills, cabinet making, and that kind of thing. Again, a very clear board. Then we go to a red oak. We carry in a very nice finish. This is an A-grade red oak. Again, top of the line stuff. And the last board is a poplar board. Poplar is a good hardwood, but it's more for staining, painting. You know, you can use this. It's not the expense of the oak, but it gives a real good finish.
Now, RoMac Building Supply in Leesburg carries structural components to build a house. Yeah. What are some of the things you don't stock?
Oh, wow. We carry a lot of different things in the hardwoods, and we carry 3 of the hardwoods here. There are probably another 40 species that we don't carry, but we can get those within a couple of days. We carry plywoods in the same thing. As far as not stocking, we don't stock electrical, we don't stock plumbing, we don't stock any flooring, we don't stock paint. That's finishing off a house, and we let the others take care of that.
So basically, you have everything from the foundation to the rooftop.
Yep.
To structurally build a home and install windows, doors, trusses, the whole gamut.
That's correct. We can do everything you need up to finishing the home to make it a home.
Plus even do an estimate and tell them what they need.
And we can do an estimate.
Real quick, if someone had a question about any of this wood or anything we talked about today, how can they reach you?
They can reach me at the store at 352-787-4545, or they can email me at bart.lucas@romacfl.com.
But Bart, we appreciate you being here and showing us all this wonderful wood. And thank you for watching Around the House today. Be sure to go to aroundthehouse.tv where you can sign up for our YouTube channel and our weekly newsletter. Until next time, we will see you around the house.